Elsewhere, human rights stakeholders now say lack of awareness on sexual violations among teenagers has led to the low reportage of teenage pregnancy cases. The group, which has embarked on sensitization program among teenagers in Kisii County, say sexual violations are on the rise, but victims do not have relevant information on how to report the cases.
Embarked, a research and development organization, a non-governmental organization in collaboration with Kenya Red Cross, are currently conducting a sensitization program among teenagers in Kisii. According to the human rights organizations, Kisii County is seeing a rise in teenage pregnancies and various forms of human rights violations, such as defilement and young girls eloping with men.
An adolescent who is below 18 years cannot give consent for sex. So those are violations that are happening. Some are reported, yes, some are not reported because they still do not know where to channel their grievances or where to report. So those are the sensitizations that we are conducting in the sub-counties so that these adolescents can be aware that these violations are happening, because sometimes if they do not know that this is a violation, then they do not know even to report. But when they are sensitized that it is a violation, then they know that they need to report and where do they start from.
However, lack of awareness on the forms of violations leaves most of the victims voiceless. Most of the sexual and human rights violations are meted on the young and vulnerable.
Like 2019-2020 financial year, the current year, we are over 10,000 teenage pregnancies in Kisii alone. And when we come, what happens in the same is that most of these are young people, including less 14 years. We have who are pregnant in our county.
The situation has been exacerbated by the challenges occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic.
The main challenge is that most of them, they are peer pressure. They are just influenced by their friends. They are just in social media, which gets them into these problems. Some are even using alcohol and drugs, substances in the line.
Human rights organizations are now calling for concerted efforts in creating awareness among teens on their rights if the war on teenage pregnancies is to be won. Kamche Menza for Channel 1 News.